the Mars bar. We got stuff with Ferry versus Wilnas.
Okay, we're starting off very scrappy, whipping the Peppo, getting appropriately punished. Wilnas not the character you want to be with in high recovery move again.
No, not at all here. Especially, you know that you're one volcanic heal away from getting hit. Oh god, it's like, yeah, you're going to extend out there with the whip. You're going to get hit for it on the other side. And you got the combo limit and the reset on top of that by Mars bar. Okay, that's a round.
Yeah, there's no two ways around that one. You just got hit 3 times. Goodbye.
Battle 2.
Yeah, Mars bar definitely cooking with this Wilnas here so far. And like, I like the calling out, like just waiting for so the extension of the hurt boxes coming out from ggclol just to get the 9. Already forces to use a brave counter just to try to take the turn back.
It's going to be incredibly important for ggclol not to be on the back foot as much as possible. Already not achieving this #1 prerogative. Got hit by the overhead. You're dead. There's not even going to need an SCA.
Oh no, and Kobe, you said it before. This is now 1st to 2. That's not how you want to start things off in the ladder for sure.
Battle 1. Engage.
This is how it's fighting against Wilnas. You can just die pretty quickly. And oh my, we're back. Throw in no one. That super high dive kick not going to be what ggclol is going to use for it.
SickAlternative trying to deny the GG coming out of there. Finally gets into the corner there, but the GGC was starting to get a little bit of a head start there for a bit until you don't anymore. You get a boot to the head, and there goes the round for the Mars bar set point.
I'm almost sure that could TOD Ferry, actually. Starting with 1 breakpoint and has 100-meter.
Oh. If not, it's extremely close on that. Already used a 1 BC already. Good block on there, but doesn't get the follow-up on here. Give another Mars bar another chance.
Good on Mars bar there for just abusing 214X. Because while Ferry doesn't have 50, it's not like she's going to do much about it. Like, sure, she can press RL and react fast enough. Who's going to be risking that?
No. Got one last chance on here. GC almost has a full meter. If you can like let it build up here. You got the 1 hit, the connecting flight there from Mars bar is going to finish off the job. 2-0 lickety split.
Hi, JMAMH.
Battle 1.
JMAMH with the Ladiva coming in versus hyuki on the Yuel. Like that is definitely like you let Ladiva come in, and JMAMH is one of the best pilots of this character for sure. But right now hyuki is causing a little bit of work in this corner.
Yeah, I mean, gets the overhead counter hit off the 3rd dance, and fortunately drops with the Fox when giving JMAMH all the time in the world to get something started. Nice parry bait.
Yeah, doesn't get anything off the 3rd dance overhead, but just like on the fortunate on the follow-up on there. Finally gets out of the corner, but not for very much longer. The confirm from hyuki is just enough in there to get the Fox Flame out of there and the round.
Like, granted, hyuki had so much health there, you could take a close H counter hit from Ladiva, but to represent you are not scared that early on.
Yeah, it's been a no fear sort of bracket so far, even though as we go 2 sets in. Right there into the Lariat, into the 6XL on there afterwards here. Going to give JMAMH a huge chance to turn things around on here. Going to be near half, like approaching the half on it, but we go in, we just go ahead and get the grab from the Skybound Arm, bring that drop kick.
And minus? No, you're minus. It's a great match as well, not letting JMAMH get a SPD.
Oh, and I like the side switch on there, just goes in for the overhead in there, just trying to take the corner for themselves.
That 2M being Siegfried is so nice. And wake up Fox Flame and it works!
Oh, I was not expecting that. Maybe DP maybe on that. Either way it would work, but that was magnificent. Could call out on there, just goes ahead and gets the round on their side.
I wonder if hyuki was just heart sunk when got you Fox Flame and then rose when saw the counter hit.
it's like, hold on, I can make this work. I can make magic happen.
Down. Oh my god, hyuki is just rolling through this round so far.
20 seconds in, taking a full advantage of it, but like getting a little bit of lead. There's that like just a light DP just to get off the situation.
0 BP against Yuel. This is terrifying. You are dead, and now we're that point.
Yeah, you just gave Yuel full permission to sing as long as possible at the karaoke. You are not leaving home anytime soon.
Trying to defensive SPD, not gonna find anything. Hyuki too far away, and the aggression is just continuing for the RM.
Finish it off with the EX on there, just enough time, and you know what? Go for another grab. I approve. I like it. Work the crowd a little bit, but no, get denied like a good storyline in a wrestling match.
Another parry. You cannot take your turn back so easily. The stay on the ultimate headbutt. Greymom, you live. You're gonna be on a sliver of hell.
Barely, and it is set point after all, but you're going to have to use a BP. Sets up for the low in the third dance. It gets hit for it here. JMAMH has the opportunity to turn things around, spin the last little BP. No, you're not going to get anything else. Just going for the SickAlternative in the corner.
Expecting the DP and the slight delay. All set to security. And
more Yuel and a Katalina. Haven't seen like any Katalina for the moment outside of I think Ryazo played. I might be getting some mixed up between like either Paragon or Kanbei, like brought out the Katalina from time to time in one of those. But right now it's going to be SemiStable. Going to go in with the 2-1-4 option. Just get DP'd out of the way back into neutral.
All the forbidden BC, but unfortunately LeGwiGwi was not ready to take the punish afforded by the light wall. You just get a far out hit and go straight into that Frozen Blade for the beautiful corner carry. We know Katalina just to get DP'd on wake up.
Yeah, but you know, fair play on here. Are using BP, B4, BP2 each on here. Nothing on the follow-up in there. A little bit of push away back in there, but we're going back out with the Enchanted Lands.
Go 2-8 as a close-up counter poke? Okay.
Oh, and the interesting flash from that distance in here, but it was going to be SemiStable. Going to go with the follow-up on here. That should be able to clear out the round thanks to the use of the extra BP. Get the handshake.
Battle 2. Engage.
Holding on. LeGwiGwi started off really hot. Another beautiful DP. Both players are being just right with their DPs. The parry waited out. He offered a little bit of a confirm.
Off, but we're trying to go in for the grab. No dodge, but that confirm in there. Get the counter hit for LeGwiGwi. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit that combo limit pretty quickly just because we're already in the air. You tried to go for the anti-air, but SemiStable was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, especially with Catalina's 2H, it's very awkward trying to hit Yuel in the air. Oh, the base with the rising moment!
Oh, because it's gonna miss. You don't get the cinematic, you're too far away, and it was just a little bit awkward on the follow-up. However, the late grab helps a lot against that. So just went in for the third one at the end there with just enough in there to finish off the round. Oh, wow.
If the first one doesn't work, third time certainly the charm.
Third dance here, we're trying to get, keep it going. Okay.
On after blocking the overhead, and now with the Hadaraki sliding right underneath LeGwiGwi are normal. Get back into the corner. Let's the DP with that. Game number 1, he's on the table.
Just gonna go ahead, throw out it. I don't even want to worry about it. Let's watch the cinematic a little bit as we get our thoughts together for game number 2.
Absolutely, you gotta keep it super simple. Make it so that you can't drop the combo. So that cinematic will go regardless.
Exactly. We're already getting the run over there. No crosscut or anything like that, but we do get a light confirm in there from SemiStable. This could be more than enough to get back into the wall, start up the game a little bit, show off that skill.
Nice and firm on defense. These, most of the time the defense wasn't going to get an opening, and fortunately got a little too gambly.
No gamble on this Skybound aren't afterwards here. LeGwiGwi is working on near full meter here. You can go ahead. I was about to say if you could either have good defense or find a way out there, might have an opportunity to use it, but just gets grabbed into set point.
7 golden letters as well. Beautiful wait SemiStable opting not to play the round start. Let LeGwiGwi take the first option, and it's ring rewarded beautifully.
Just outside of that 2H range too from LeGwiGwi, just happy to watch it pass under the nose of Yuel.
Yeah, SemiStable might cash out into the SPA. No, just gonna go for a reset. Send this next 6XL should lead to a kill routing, giving SemiStable a 2-0 and taking their 2-0 count play.
Our third set and the third 2-0, SemiStable adding a notch to the board for that for sure. Touhou player versus Yado. We got our first Zooey with another returning Ferry.
Our first of the Zooey. I mean, of course, we do have Tubby who was in here. Because I did see Tubby at one point. But Yado, we're going to see... I mean, we see this at a fair amount with Tubby and Iago. Or Tubby and SoQ Boss. Tubby, Ferry player. There's a lot of Ferry players. Yado,
oh yeah,
are you trying to make a mark on Touhou player?
Already going to the aerial spinning slash into the sky. Going to go and knock it down, sending an opportunity for GG to come out and play, but not for very long. The triple attack commences from Touhou player. Going to send out the dragon, get a little bit of that dragon power right back.
Keeping the spacing that Zooey loves to be at just around her dragon, and goodbye your life while we're going to reset one more time. And if you get hit here, this might be wrapped on the wrap.
Oh, and yet the follow up with the 6XL doesn't get a whole lot of it out of it otherwise, but the grab all there is going to sign the check anyway. First one to Touhou player.
Battle 2.
Really showing how smothering Zooey can be, especially if you aren't in range for a DP or not just willing to spend. Be a little more active on defense.
We're going to get the free follow-up with the 2M on there afterwards, but we're going to go in the instant thunder with the U-skill version of that. Tried to go in for the reset on there afterwards, still maintaining the corner familiar territory, and you know what? That was so good, we got to sing the second verse too.
The first one as a throw bait, the second one as your fuzzy match bait. Both working beautifully. Touhou player trying to continue our trend to 2-0.
Trying to follow up the 6H, doesn't do anything for it, but we're going to go on to the other side. Just gets a little bit of a light scarring, but you know what? Send out the big dragon, like get a little bit of dragon power just to continue the tirade anyway.
Continuing this tirade back down in the corner of the 6XL. No, PC being represented does not find what you need off the flash. Not very good in close flashes. Notably needed to use Beppo or SK, and another beautiful J22U bait.
Oh, a storm is brewing. Touhou player is in the center of it. The weather, Zooey, if you will, here. Set point again. We might see that happen here if Yado doesn't have anything to say.
RL, but gets the counter hit. Touhou player not letting up. And Ferry not going to be mashing quite well. A fourth one.
Oh, and you get so much meter there just from the Dragon U skill on there afterwards. The Dragon F-150 coming out to play. You can send out so many dragons in this game.
It really is a big deal. And Yado finally opting to choose a big button reversal option. No fifth time for Touhou.
This actually might be the start of something here, but you know what? The armor point on the 6H, you're going to run into it if Touhou players running into you, and the confirm afterwards.
Well, this and Anila players I thought we would be seeing today, but here we go. We have more of them.
Yeah, more of the Anila, and we got while running on the Wilnas here. You know, I haven't actually seen this prismatic, the color look, and I kind of dig this for Wilnas now that I see it.
Well, nice, having a little sash in the front. I know as a technical term, don't go at me.
We're going to go in, already trying to dodge on it. We're just going to go ahead for the throw with Storm here.
Alright, beautiful hit from while running as Norm in the corner, but we flip on out.
Wilnas while running was trying to get something on the recovery on that, but was too slow for the upcoming on the U skill from Norm, and that big 6H counter hit, not going to be enough. All the unfortunate miss on the conversion, going to give a Hadron smash to Wilnas.
Around,
no!
He did a rage.
That was I love one when my eggs are scrambled. I love scrambled eggs.
The one of throws saw the pullback for the Hadron smash. Well, I don't care, you're getting thrown. What's the damage?
Significant, that's what it is. Already gone beyond the middle of the life bar, but we got the anti-air coming in from while running, trying to deny it into but nothing much until the sheep and the cross up there.
One thing you don't want to play with is Wilnas 2H. It is quite a good button. Recovers out of the combo! And you might get here actually as punishment for not just sending your SSJ sooner.
Yeah, thankful for the guaranteed damage on that BP on there. Like, it was close, but like was just enough to make that happen on there. So we're back to believing in victory. Normal with number 1.
Low. BP's out of the high ones. No parts. Already BP. With Norm not ready.
Having so out the sheep, and there's no need to hurt them when they're getting devastated like this. But we're rolling. The conversion here coming in from Norm. Going to go in for another reset, but just gets thrown into the corner. Dangerous situation to be in, especially with that overhead you have to deal with.
All you need is one more hit if you're while running to kill Norm.
Oh, we wanted that. We wanted that anti-air, but nothing for that afterwards. We're just going to get in there with the 2 Ls, hold back against the sheep.
Stick out that glaive, get the 2U. Suddenly, Norm is now looking pretty advantaged.
We actually got a lot of chip damage from the sheep on there, so you got to watch out. But the patience, the spacing on there. Norm was ready just to call out with the DP, finish out the round into set point.
Either player is going to hit each other with that round start interaction. The jump hugely up.
A little bit of light hit in there, and then all out. Doesn't get a whole lot for it, but we try to get something happening, and Norm was already well into the air and going to get the corner as a reward.
Quite a good stack of damage to boot. Some solid meter to back this up. The throw is going to compound. Got the overhead, wasn't ready, but we get another throw bait. Norm continuing the 2-0 streak over while running.
On the Zeta and PrincePurple on the Meg.
What a pretty Meg color, too.
I like that. I like that. Mari's matching too. Actually, they're all matching.
Yeah, we came into, party today.
Okay.
Believe in victory.
So of course,
One.
definitely been seeing a little bit more Meg recently on this. Like I like being able to if you're a little bit too respectful of some Meg buttons in there, she can just go to town on everything on that. Right now, BlackMage is not having any of that here. Low pogo stick into the follow-up on the jump is going to cause tremendous reward as we go ahead and get the combo and go into the combo.
Rhapsody is going to be a massive pull. All BlackMage get all of this value off the back of a singular Rhapsody success in the round. It is just snowballed out of control.
Barely got anything on the other side here. Meg was not able to play the game outside of the first few seconds, actually. So once BlackMage started going, it just kept on going.
Keep you on going. PrincePurple got another few seconds to play the game before getting put back in the corner. Once again, BlackMage is not willing to let PrincePurple have literally anything.
But nice tech on that. We're trying to go in there with the follow-up on the 2-2 EX. It doesn't get anything for it, but we're going to finally get out thanks to just to confirm into Shark.
BlackMage there, thinking that a run-up throw would occur after so many Rhapsodies. There's the throw that you've been fearing. Another one.
Oh, and we're going like hold the distance on there. One thing I like about Meg is like how far that button is. Like it feels deceptive if you haven't fought a lot of Megs in there, and you have like a lot of good opportunities to convert from that. And whoa! Okay, we actually get the big stinky leg on there after, but just enough in there just to get the momentum back on PrincePurple side.
PrincePurple though not able to continue it going. BlackMage able to get a nice confirm. The brave counter just a little too late. Turned into a Raging Strike and all working man's to you. You gotta remember about the second hit.
Goes in for the back throw into the reset. Maybe made you think it was going to be a little bit closer, and BlackMage was ready for it. Has this SBA on lock on here, but still has one more chance to turn things around.
Beautiful, patient wait from BlackMage. Causing that delay to brave counter, turned into a Raging Strike. What happened to me must happen to you. Game number 1 is the reward.
And we're not even working, like acting like there was a pause in between. We hit that rematch, and BlackMage is at it again. Familiar territory, familiar side of the screen on top of that here. Nothing on the follow-up from the 2-2 option in there from PrincePurple. Just enough time to go into 6XL game.
Oh, wow. Another beautiful Rhapsody. BlackMage going to just keep on running in and ran too much. But PrincePurple with UD.
Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead, bring out the Shark. Throw a little bit of the water out there, but we got to confirm into the Raging Strike. That's all you need for set points with BlackMage.
Battle 2. Engage.
That was a very confident run up from round start out of PrincePurple and not getting punished at all.
We're going to use a U skill on there. Nothing on the grab. Going to give a chance with the 2L coming in from PrincePurple.
Firm, going to set up for some Oki. No brave counters from PrincePurple. Finds the 2-2A. Now, got back to history a little bit more safer, but the U Infinite Wonders going to send some pain and push the BlackMage and then the third in error.
Wonders are infinite. We're hoping the pain is only temporary, but we go in with the slice, but we don't follow up on that afterwards. We're just trying to get in. You can unfortunately not use your Skybound art when Rhapsody is full effect there, and because BlackMage is going to run a terror on there, get the 2-0, add to the pile 2-0 so far tonight.
Victory.
New characters to the stream tonight. Variety.
All right, Soldier Battle on top of that here. We're already going to go ahead with the Sacred Hell. Firing off away here. A lot of bullets being used early on from this. And trying to go into the vault after this.
Just zoning out Siegfried. Words I never thought I would say.
Well, I like how we're just keeping up from the distance here. Doesn't go get like the big smash. And going to get in there with the 2H for PlayerFGC on here. This is what you want to see when you're playing Ilsa.
All the way to the other side of the corner. Got the reload for free. Anila not pulling block. Not confident in being able to spot dodge it.
He actually got caught in midair on that first smash, but managed to go ahead, get him, change it over to the other side, kind of keeping the distance. Happy to fire off those quick man beams from Eggman 2.
Damage is just adding up the big ol' U laser. Claim round number 1 player.
Battle 2. Engage.
Go ahead and get that pickup on top of that here. With the setup, we're trying to go in for the parry, nothing, and we're not falling for it.
Solid Raging Strike, Raging Chain Route, get a lot of distance. Jump blocked on the Nelly, and we're just going to BC the block JL. No allowance for SickAlternative to get any plus right.
Already at 1 BP, so any hit is going to hurt. But you know what? If you're the one hitting, it doesn't actually matter. We're putting back to the wall. We're happy to keep Siegfried far away from Ilsa.
It doesn't matter how glass cannon you are if you only get to see the cannon part.
100%.
But we get to see the glass right here.
Glass is breaking. Oh no, it's broken. Stone Cold walking out right now with the Titantron.
Battle 3. Engage.
You loaded a little too riskily, and you're gonna get punished for it. SickAlternative has now seen the green light.
For the reset, and got caught early on in there. Didn't respond to the raging strike in here, but we're gonna go ahead with the turnaround. As both players have plenty of meter, and we're trying to go in for the big slice, and player is not having it.
Oh my, throw through Neladov? I have never seen that in my life. Touhou gets counter hit, and now that's gonna be the last breakpoint ripped away.
Ripped away. You get to watch the cinematic a little bit. SickAlternative has the Skybound already deck, and you know what? We're going in for the Callisto. No, we're not. We just go ahead with. We get like second desserts with the throw afterwards. Wow.
Another laser. Game 1 going to PlayerFGC. What a round.
I looked away very slightly, and I saw the Touhou hit, and I was like, oh, that's for sure going to convection. I was like, that was wild. But that worked out pretty well for PlayerFGC, and they're just kind of keeping the distance, spinning a lot of bullets, spinning the extra enhanced version of some of her moves on top of that here. But we're going to go right back into the corner here for SickAlternative. No dice, already jumping out of the way with that jumping U.
First time you get on defense, immediately the U-Skill comes out, tries to back off enough for a laser, but Neladov says no, thank you.
Player decides to go in there with the 6XL, but we're already jumping over. SickAlternative has been a little bit slowed down with like Brady trying to bring down that gavel. PlayerFGC's been too quick on the trigger every time.
Version off the anti-air 2-8, but quick far H into SBA to get quite a bit of damage. A run up for the throw. Might be seeing our first game 3 of the night.
We're like almost 1 hour in, but not if PlayerFGC has anything to say about that. Thanks to that 6XL, we're already back into the corner, trying to check out with these 2 Ls, and we're already keeping back away because we fear the big sword that Siegfried has.
Either the throw goes with unpunished. SickAlternative gets working counter hit. Not able to convert though, giving a little bit more freedom to PlayerFGC.
Just does the empty throw on here, and oh, we may be closer to it. You have the meter to make it work here, but the combo limit's going to hit first. The throw say otherwise. We got ourselves a game 3, Kopi.
First one, the streak has been broken. Hour into the ladder. And no way we're switching characters. No way.
Well, we're thinking about it. We at least we're stepping off there, and we are switching. We're switching to Beatrix.
I mean, of all the characters to switch to, Beatrix, a pretty good one, but definitely not necessary.
I thought, honestly, with how PlayerFGC was playing in that first one, maybe was taking a little bit more risks in that second game. There was like causing some trouble, causing a little bit of trouble. But maybe hoping that Beatrix would be able to play a little bit more up close and personal in this case against SickAlternative.
And of course, Beatrix also gets a lot more punishment if he gets big hits. Okay, and we're just abusing the fact that we have a meterless DP. I see how it is.
You know what? I understand. When you play a character that doesn't have a DP and you switch over, you just want to do nothing but that. I'm guilty.
Giving players DPs is a mistake. Take them all away.
Okay, we're going in, trying to go for the grab, but, PlayerFGC is nowhere to be found. Raging Strike and the Raging Chain on here, and we're going to finish it up with we're riding free in the U-Skill version.
All the way to the corner. Get a big old bonk. Delta Clock enabled. How are we going to spend this one? Are we even going to spend it?
I like the use of the U-Skill actually in there because, again, SickAlternative has been going in for trying to take the turn down, trying to swing down the sword from on high, and PlayerFGC has just been denying that over and over again. Just make sure to get into set point with that.
Okay, big hit, but not able to convert off the crouching counter hit 6XL. The DP from SickAlternative give a bit of breathing room. Orkin goes block.
Fox Adventure on here. We're going to go ahead. We got the Delta Clock on loop here, and we got the corner too. Big damage potentiality on here. Tried to go in for the 2U for SickAlternative again. Nothing to be found.
Yeah, you see expending the Delta Clock on our riding free, but finding nothing. Out to have it naturally now, and that is damage. As long as we have the proper routing.
We're going to see the cinematic here. Going to bring it down there. Which is Brew. Not quite.
Yo, the cross up.
Trying to make it happen on there, but we go in with a simple. I've been very good. I deserve a treat maybe after this, maybe tomorrow. In the meantime, we got Narmaya EX from Pure Boy versus LOKKY on the Grimnir.
Hashtag, where's Dur? Where's Dur?
The Dur, we got you a Grimnir. Come check it out. Grimnir's do damage too.
And Pure Boy, one of our North American reps, the PX Narmaya. Definitely showed great stuff in the Narmaya and Vera Brew battles. I'll get to show even more good stuff right here.
And one thing for sure, if you're playing Narmaya EX and you got that hit, you got the damage to go alongside of it on here. We're trying to keep up the pace, using the 5U in there, the Setsuna coming out from that alone.
Oh, God, Pure Boy, we're getting caught by... Oh, no.
We're getting caught by it, get pushed into the corner, had access to one of the glyphs right there, so LOKKY was able to hold it down in there, and catches in there with the pump. That's going to be a dead Pure Boy. No, it's not. Combo limit.
Oh, but we got chip out. Why, in the year of our Lord 2026, why does Gale Dash still chip out? Please. Please, Fukuhara, I beg of you.
Okay, goes in with the DP, but we catch on the 6XL. Doesn't get a whole lot of it, but we're going to go ahead blocking on the side coming in from Grimnir as we get back into neutral.
The DP just hitting at the end, it is a little bit comboable as well because of it. But Pure Boy not getting a ton of damage, needs another huge hit. LOKKY got it, willing to give it.
No, it's an invincible DP, but you know what? Throw out the U skill, get that little bit of a rebate on that from just throwing that out of it as well.
Got the 2M, wasn't ready to get the kill, and a BC in a way. You don't want to hold anything but the run up throw. Pure Boy's not going gently into that good night.
Battle 3.
No, Knight's still young. We got to battle. We got to make it happen. Blood needs to be shed. We're already jumping over the glyphs. We're not going to even have a chance to use it because we're going here, we're going there, we're going everywhere, and we're taking over the corner for Pure Boy.
Finally gets the punish on the 2U, and this is close to the corner. Unable to get the 5L, so the damage is cut off. Dipped in the butt, as it were.
Yeah, not closing time yet. Trying to hold it down there. Okay, yep. Denied on there with it. And I like that extra use of the extension in there, just to get closer to the glyphs from LOKKY.
Hello, we get the funny LOKKY. Why did you BC minus frames? I mean, you got game one, so all's out well that ends well, but you didn't need to BC minus frames.
Yeah, still has at least the BP advantage on that, so wasn't in the deficit on there, and like could have been like more dire on that situation. Pure Boy was at 1 BP, I write that, and we're already back into it with another rematch into the corner for Pure Boy's advantage here.
Another beautiful JL to stop, but Pure Boy is not able to get anything being continued, and LOKKY has all the seals in the corner. This is terrifying.
The corner switch on there. Follow up. Yeah, he's going to get that extension.
Okay, Ender just on that brave point. Take one away from LOKKY, and meaty raging strike.
Oh, Pure Boy felt a way about that last match and just wanted to make a statement, making sure LOKKY understood what they signed up for here. Pure Boy with the round.
It's not like there was any fancy setup into it. No, Pure Boy just chose violence.
Yeah. The ultimate setup for sure. Violence. Oh, okay, 2-8 coming in from LOKKY. Just waits out patiently.
It is the EX arm, so you don't have to worry about any air momentum shift like you do with the regular version.
And none of that flippy stuff on there afterwards, but we're going to have to go in. We have enough time to set up then into the reset. I like these mix-ups in here coming from LOKKY, and it may be full world advantage because we got that Skybound art on top of that. Set point for LOKKY.
We gotta dig in deep. You gotta make something happen here now, or you're gonna get 2-0'd. First wave counter, the DP whiffs and gets punished on the way down. A lot of terms for LOKKY right here.
Because he had the sign on there and was able to extend that combo too. We're gonna see another one happen on there. It sets up and try to go in for the for empty jump and just give PureBoy a chance to take the corner for themselves.
Go for a reset block. Spot dodge through. You should actually be dead.
Oh, you are in a bad shape for sure. You got the full meter to work with here. Gonna spend 1 BP. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. All right. We dropped it, but we got the grab. That's been the sign of the night here so far, Kobe. We've been like, if we drop it, we're just going for that grab.
Wow. Followed LOKKY up there with the DP, but is not gonna find any. Not finding a punish either. You get out of the corner. Cross over.
There's John Edwards to be found with this crossing over. We're gonna keep it up there. Waits out. Empty jump into the block on here. PureBoy has got the groove.
Yeah, this is quite a lot of damage. That 6-6-8 starter. The reset to do it again. That safe jump has been catching LOKKY off guard. No consistency.
5L on there afterwards here, but the confirm. You got all the time in the world to make it happen on there. The Sonic spin ball going to get PureBoy also into set point.
Won by LOKKY.
Falls through on there, just like ledge and rip at the end here. And we're going to get the catch on there, just catching LOKKY out of the sky.
No confirmed, ready for PureBoy. Didn't have the stock wanted. I mean, you got 0 points if you are LOKKY, and that should be all she wrote with the U flip into the UDP. PureBoy coming back from nearly being defeated. Brother Grimnir for hashtag where's During, but Grant from Sploot?
Yeah, so that's what we're seeing here. All green. Got the Nickelodeon slime green, in fact, here from Sploot.
Hi, Crystal. You may or may not have. I don't know. We can blame you if you feel like being blamed for this.
I mean, did you do like a seance before coming into the chat saying like, I want a Gran on stream? Because that might have been happening on it. Dur is definitely going to be happy with that Grimnir coming into play, getting the first hit against Sploot.
Wow, EX not going to find any advantage. In fact, Sploot's going to find out of the corner.
Bump, bump. Okay, EX, get out of there. But you know what? I've got one, and I got to go one level higher with the skill version.
Oh, the little tornado stopping the U-boot. Nothing necessary. Back to the corner goes Sploot.
Up, but we got the confirmed into the Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Let's get back into the neutral in here, but gets denied with the Whirlwind coming in and double it with the drill after.
Yeah, that Psycho Crusher from full screen. You got to see it coming at you. Was not ready with the DP and losing the last bravely. Might be your downfall.
Be very careful about it, but you beat out the opening, the startup frames of the U skill in there. Sploot going to take that with just, what a visceral round.
Ran up, sent it. It was like, I'm gonna UDP you.
I don't care if there's a door in front of me. I'm just gonna go over and break it down.
RH gonna crush. You gotta be very mindful. It's an 8-frame level 4. So you cannot very He's once again happening to Sploot. Back is to the corner once again.
It's pushed away thanks to the whirlwind, but like fortunately not going to get a whole lot out of it here. Back into the neutral. Trying to find that one precious hit. Oh, and actually gets hit by it. Oh, you had all the time in the world in there. Unfortunately, you just weren't blocking then.
Well, maybe we should start playing a drinking game of how many of these random SPAs from Grimnir we're gonna see, and people are gonna get hit by it.
Oh, that is especially with like the alcohol on hand in Tennessee where I live. There's going to be a dangerous game on that here.
I mean, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but it is. So
Alright, second hit finding the counter Sploot. He sends back to defending. We got all the seals. Camera mix, no camera mix, just let it to the DP whip naturally.
oh, Megi's like, oh, you're gonna do something on here. I'm just gonna like jump away and like cause you to just jump up and get the punish on there afterwards. However, Sploot turning things around a little bit. This time we block it. Okay, all right.
Small damage confirmed as far as preamp. Was that? Yeah, that was.
Immediately another rematch in here. No hesitation whatsoever here.
Throw. Both players are being a lot more respectful than game.
Unfortunately, that has put Megi into the corner, but not for very long. We go ahead and use a little bit of that U skill, trying to get that back in here. Set up with the sigils one more time, and going to get away from the boot just because of the spacing.
On and no punish. Oh, but this DP, we get to walk under force Sploot through the corner. That's some dangerous confirmed. Now you got camera mix once again. Got the overhead. We're going to set point.
Base it just a little bit off screen. Very sneaky with the low jumping attack on there afterwards. Megi set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Alright, we're just holding it down on here. Keep it where it counts. Has a slight lead until that point here. Sploot was able to take it from that alone.
Nice, gets the whip punish. EX Sploot starter is quite nice. Lots of damage. Megi gonna bust out of the corner though with the U reverse.
U reversal into the glyphs. Doesn't even need any of them. We're going to get the side switch on here. You're going to keep on the ground until that part here. Combo limit is about to get. Doesn't get the follow up, unfortunately.
All right, U-boot whiffs once more. A little bit of 50 meters, then gone to the wind. What?
Oh, like startup got stuff out here. We're going to go ahead and throw it out there. Already blocking on it. Going to give Sploot a chance of survival in this match.
Player 2, win. Battle 3, engage.
Oh my. And another boot. Sploot's whip punishes with boot have been pretty good.
They've been pretty good overall. Like we've seen a couple times where it's just been out of the spacing just because like Megi holding back like on that. But right now, taking the control, going to get the trade-off on the U skill here. So both players spin a bit of beater.
Another just send the raging strike. Megi down to no rage points, throw kills, but just a 2U raging strike, and we're going to game number 3.
Love to see it here, especially for like from the Gran on here. A little bit like you said earlier, Kopi, just been able to play a little bit slower in there, getting a couple good hits with the boot in there. I like actually beating up against like the throwing out projectiles that Megi has been going from time to time again. answering that with like some use skill version of that. And we just go in, we get the DP this time.
Trying to go for the EX DP once again, trying to be cheeky and pressure. Sploot just not accepting anything. Being highly aggressive and is rewarded for it.
The whiff punish on that afterwards here, and we're just going to go in for the throw set point. Oh, how it turns around for Sploot.
Battle 2.
Maybe Crystal drags Sploot into a voice call is giving the coaching in real time.
Challenge on the TU. I do like that because Megi has been going in for fireballs quite a bit in the last round. With us happy to be a little bit more jumpy, getting away from that, waiting for those timings in there to get the full punish. We saw that a couple times in that last round.
Jump back, JL to put Megi in a terrible situation to run out of the corner. Get to confirm. Are we going to see SCA or going to see U steals? Either. That's going to be kill. Going to final game, final round.
Doesn't even need to use the full SBA. Going to put some in the fridge for later.
Battle 3. Engage.
Immediately throws out the projectile. Going to get a light punish in here from Sploot.
Big, huge damage actually, and Megi needs to make a big comeback happen.
Got caught on the with the slight whip punish against Megi. Going to try to get in, but we're going to fall on the same side.
Yo, what? That still continued going through Sploot?
It looks like it did, and we got the confirm off the sigil in here. Going to go Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Get enough time for a setup. Oh, you're too far away for that Raging Strike.
Megi would have gotten hit too if it was close enough. Just stood there, let it happen. Little defense at the far 8. And as long as we finish this combo here, not only does Der get the wish to see Grimnir's, but Megi delivers a
Seox on there has been going back to this character for some time, like still like feeling very strong about it. But we're going to go in with the 6-6L to begin with from Camille.
The roundhouse getting counter, and we're just being incredibly aggressive. Both these players have zero qualms about the buttons they're wanting to press.
No, it's like, oh, we're gonna hit buttons. We're gonna make sure use all like everything on there. We get to push away into the corner and using the BC to put Riazo back there.
Okay.
Oh. Go ahead, use the thing, the after images on there too, holding it down, but go get hit with the DP coming in for Suarez, bring down that axe kick.
Battle 2.
Install into death. We'd love to see it. Oh, that's a huge 6-6H.
No escape from that. Like you hit a button on there afterwards, but we're gonna try to get in, get the knight again. I like this aggressive from Camille. Just make sure that Seahawks has no room to breathe.
He also gets out of the corner regardless of you rock smack. Hot dodge. Now, grip, flip on his head. No big step for this raging strike that works beautifully for Yado to take the round right back.
All right, Rialzo realized that, yeah, Camille was being very aggressive with those buttons, being holding off on that. Actually chose to actively not do anything at all, just wait out for the action, like the action coming from Camille, was able to spot dodge on a beautiful reaction.
If there's anything you know Rialzo as a merchant of, it is the 5L press. Doesn't matter if it's close L, doesn't matter if it's RL, it will be present.
Sends it out there, but going to go ahead with the follow-up. Yeah, going to Raging Strike in the finish. Great turnaround for Rialzo.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Rialzo hold his burn. Let's see if Camille come back. We're just flexing for nothing. It happens. The best of it.
Oh yeah, actually got in with the gated demons of the projectile from a far distance on there, stopping the approach in there for Camille, and we're back into familiar territory. Get one more throw, maybe another one? No, we're just gonna hold it back.
They'll often be very respectful. There goes the after images, and still with the punish as well.
Enough time, you know what? Put an install of Sora's own out on there too. Trying to take the corner, get denied with the BC. Camille has no BC to work with here, but it may not even matter with this confirm and the full stick of butter to go along with it.
Eagle SSBA to clean out around. Keep Mail in it.
Oh, yeah. Got in there with the empty hand, or like actually forces the crouch on there, but doesn't get a lot out of it.
That gated demon could have been a huge problem for Camille, but it's not going to pull anything out. The block, you roundhouse. You very well could be dead. This is 6 we're talking about.
Goes in, spins it on there. I am a fan of like how Ryazo will like, if noticing that like some of the patterns that the other player will do, it's like, okay, time to like just go ahead and instantly like we're gonna go into the block on there afterwards. That's the reason why we see Ryazo in here on set point on there, get the back throw and the corner from that.
Good from Camille, but gets caught on the 6-claw execution. Now Ryazo gonna just compound issues, take away a break point, put some extra damage on the board, try and close out the set here.
Trying to like speed dash in there and quickly get hit with the fist of Camille. Combo limit does hit on there, but we got the parry. We're able to like get respawn on the trade in there, putting one for Camille.
Oh my, the route just practicing those high kicks. They are pulling out for Ryazo to be on the back foot to start out our game number 3.
Going for the overhead follow-up on there. BC denial, doesn't want anything to do with anything plus afterwards from Taurus. Just barely like into super skybound art territory here. It could be absolutely devastating for Ryazo here, but we're just going to go right into the install.
The roundhouse jumps out of the corner instead of crossing through. Must be a bit defensive here. Camille doesn't have SSBA to threaten anything, and the ultimate 6-claw execution gonna put some trouble. No way!
You sent out that leg like extra slow. You sent like you could see that coming all across the telephone wire, receiving the data to you, and you got hit with it out there all the way at that point. That's good step one for Yado.
Going to be keeping the ball rolling. Camille down to 1 break point. Very low life total as well. Taurus does have the damage to make these comeback happen. But not today.
Oh, well, yeah, unfortunate on that. Did get a couple 6XLs in there early on too, so that adds a little bit to the price pool as well. So definitely check those out too while you're there. But in the meantime, though, we got a Galleon on the screen. We got an Avatar Malilo on the screen, blogging for B-Tatsu. Here we go.
Oh! Alright, we need to time all the match streams as we saw almost impossible to use move plan.
Almost on that, but we're gonna go in. We get the stop on the ground, the seismic slam into the 6-8. Big damage.
That is a easy kill there for B-Tatsu.
Battle 2. Engage.
The dive on there afterwards, and going to go ahead and get stomped in there. Happy to go in for the Rose air throw to finish that off. Got the level 3 meteorite coming into play, and we're going to go use it in the corner. Oh no! And you got the meteor. Oh no! Oh no, Kobe!
Yeah, that is that's a little damaging.
Don't forget about we go in and we use that big, long, far, heavy attack in there and finish the job.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Brave counter. Oh, what a far M. Avatar Belial still has those wild normals, and far M is one of them.
Go ahead, we get closer in there, enough time to build up. We're going to keep it. That's plus on there afterwards here. When you use the medium version of that, that's going to give B-Tatsu a chance to go ahead and turn the things around and put Blagen into the corner.
Huge amount of damage and no approaching from that position. RH is going to give B-Tatsu that point positioning. And yet you cannot fly.
Yeah, like no fly zone being permitted on there. You can't even get to the startup of it. However, we're starting to get like a few little hits incoming for Blagen.
That gets the far M. Was not ready for it to be a clean hit, and yet we blocked. Okay, I like the idea. Unfortunately, not the execution, and B-Laga just able to hit with the SPA. Not even necessary either.
Doing the style in there, just bringing out the power on that battle 3. We go in, B-Tatsu still on set point. Blagen trying to survive the set. With the primordial grass, clap your hands together.
BC and B-Tatsu just going to be right on out of it once. No part of whatever pressure B-Lagan thinks is existing.
B-Lagan slowing things down, not falling forward the second time on that, but goes in with the follow-up on there, gets a big counter hit of Lagan's own. Good stuff.
B-Lagan trying to bait out a 63X. Unfortunately, the backdash, you were going to get caught by the big old will of the earth. B-Tatsu giving a Galleon victory.
Right now, the Sandalphon, another new character for this bracket here so far on screen versus a returning favorite, Yuel.
Yeah, that's 3 for the Yuel counter. Gotta take that throw. Knows that Hananashi follow-up was, in fact, close enough. And where's the water stance? So we're sending out some orbs.
Water World, Kevin Costner style on that. We're going to still keep in that. I like the little slowness. I do like how they, with the recent patches on here where they try to, set it up to be able to use some of the other elements and keep that a little bit more interesting. I think that works very well for Sandalphon as a whole. As we're seeing right now, though, we got the confirm back into the corner. Going to go ahead and get the follow-up into the Raging Strike, and you got that SPA. Spin the money.
This is probably going to lead into an EX Orb Oki. It's very terrifying. Hey, I was right, but we rolled and we were late on it. Yeah,
that could be costly on that Fox Flame. We're already getting back nearly into the corner. Go up into third dance overhead, and Niantic was able to finish the job before Vanilla Lo-Fi could take it further.
Great holding firm. Both jump into the air, but only Vanilla Lo-Fi going for an air-to-air. Niantic saw the startup of JU there. I know what you are.
And we're immediately getting the confirm back into water we go here. So Niantic definitely feeling like, especially in this matchup, that this is the way to go. Send him up from the orb. Okay. Tech on the throw, and we're back in the corner. Time for the damage.
It's going to be very big for Niantic to keep in the back of the mind. The -2 Hanarashi follow-up. Be a throw after. Oh my, the orb was still there. The free take back of the combo. No way to actually died. Oh no.
That was some Sugetsu stuff from Samurai Showdown I just saw. That is 100% why I'm terrified of Orb. Niantic showing that off. It's the one on their side.
That's gonna be for the hype reel later on.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut the center in the water, get denied with the DP, try to top on in there, and you know what? The Niantic's like saying no. Let's get back to neutral.
Putting Vanilla Lo-Fi into the corner. Gonna use that lariat to set up the orb combo from it. Thank you, Water Stance, and that's a kill with the eyes off.
Well, that was sexy. We're water bending right now.
Battle 2.
All right, set point on there. Starting to see why we're choosing water in the game. We're gonna get denied. Invincible DP, get off me.
Walking on the top flame. Scarlet Sky not gonna do much, but fighting it out of the corner. Niantic back in that water stance has proven so instructive this entire set.
Really like the patience from Niantic on there. And Vanilla Lo-Fi going back with the Hanarashi into the low profiling on it. Going to get a chance on top of that here, but Niantic says no, that's enough of that.
Vanilla Lo-Fi also saying no. Oh, there we go. Buffered for the Fox Flame.
Even things up here a little bit, but we're using all our BC. Niantic has a full butt stick to work with here. It may not even matter, but no Lo-Fi has it, spinning all the U skill on it. Can you finish the job, or is the combo limit going to hit first?
Yeah, combo limit just hitting since there was no third Raging Strike to go. But it doesn't matter, the bait of Niantic will give a kill.
Ooh, that was extremely close on there, but that keeps Vanilla Lo-Fi alive for a little bit here. 6XL from Niantic. The corner of the reward back into it.
Not get thrown. Never mind, the water orb does disappear. It rolls around. It's gonna be all for naught. The combo is there. The kill should follow through with his DX kill. And yes, it does. The 7 golden letters to end off the set.
Oh, and you have to eliminate people come back, we will murder you. It's like, okay, yeah, they're coming back. We go into our next match here. We got Greg versus Bloggin coming right back.
Yeah. Greg, the Anila player I was hoping we'd get to see on stream. One of the longest running players to continue on maining this woman, and then B-Lagging pulling back up with that avatar.
Believe in victory.
Oh, and Anila looking kind of evil with the red eyes against his avatar Belial. It's a battle of villains right now. Currently, Greg is starting it off pretty nicely. GP's too late, just gonna get completely whiffed and slightly punished. Goes in for the throw into the super jump on there afterwards here. A little bit of respect, and we're just throwing it in, but we got the anti-air. Unfortunately, I was gonna say not much else, but got a little bit of a love tap after. Beautiful anti. What in the world happened to the sheep? Why is it going off? Oh, I think, unfortunately, yeah, it was a little bit too high, and it was just like, I think the way it was all set up, but you know what? Anti-air for anti-air time. Logging. Go to responding kind. Your life card right here. Big ol' beast. Oyasumi. Oyasumi down for a round for Bloggin. I don't feel so Gregma anymore.
Engage.
Laser.
Give the devil gin going on out there afterwards with the laser after. Oh, we're just going right in for the stomp. Double stomp on top of that here. So Raging Strike, Raging Chain time. It's going to be devastating to the life bar. The whiff of the U skill. It's not getting punished. Amazing DP from B-Lagging. You sheep are going to give Greg a fighting chance, though. Oh yeah, go to spend all of that BP. You can't take it with you, so you might as well spend it here. Get yourself a round in the process. Everyone, we might be feeling Greg, but now. Get the wall bounce on top of that here. So see where that combo limit lies.
Bro, oh, are we gonna loop it? Are we playing Street Fighter? No, we're not. Okay, we got what? Fuzzy matches.
Blacken found everything in between, is going to get the number 1 on their side.
One. Engage.
Just out of range of the DP once more. The crossover is gonna pull out a little bit of work here for Greg.
Do enjoy this route though here, because wasn't going to get the wall, was able to get the conversion that they needed on here. Significant damage happened with that life bar gone.
Oh, trying to hop through, but not going to get the strike. And Stomp is gonna just beat the hitbox of a sheep.
Oh, we are Goomba stomping on there, but the sheep is more powerful than the boot.
Yo, so active.
So very active on that. We're going to go ahead and drop the base one more time, and that's going to be it for the cinematic. A little bit of acupuncture. Not enough to kill though.
Live. And the hop over works this time. Slam down.
Battle 2.
If at first you don't succeed, the Anila space program will climb to new heights on there. Gets the anti-air this time.
Age going to use that raging chain just to get the confirm to land super nicely.
Shoulder check on there too. Gonna bait out a button.
Disgusting damage. Oh my gosh. And the throw bait.
Ending it again with the liftoff on there, just dropping in on Avatar Belial right there. 1-1.
Engage. Great.
No sheep are getting hit, but we get a cross up from that and the corner as a result from Blacken.
See out of the corner, the 2H was too late.
Excellent.
Gonna hit the combo up pretty quickly there. Gonna decide the next approach of action here. This time with the dive kick, gets a little bit of space, but we're back there.
Do not get to live. Enough brave points.
Oh yeah, that was
Battle 2.
a little bit scary there, like just out on the and every time you have to do that, Blossom was like losing a little bit of life from that result too. That point though. What an anti-air. Get all the way to the corner here. More damage as we go like into the triple attack.
And the projectile gonna come out of B-Lagging much faster, trying to claim the set point. The slam down is gonna work in Greg's favor. We're going to final game, final round.
I was wondering about that, but I happened to get in on the other side. Beautiful. Off and they're going for a stop, forcing the BC from Greg.
Out into the pocket of the future, and here you go. No! Future is not being written today.
No fate but what we make, and all the sheep is what we bleat on there afterwards. Going to go ahead, get the final hit for Greg, 2-1. Saurus does not look like he's going to have fun at the park today. Vintage, of course, on the Vicky. Here we go. Spike call to play, multiple hits. Gonna get denied back into the corner with PC.
He'll walk back. Fidgety's daring Kamale to come closer. And Kamale finally decides, you know what? You're so right, Fidgety's. Let me take away 60% of your life while I'm at it.
Yeah, let me borrow that life bar. You're not seeming to use it at the moment.
You were saying you needed a haircut. Let me take a little off top.
Shaving a haircut, 2 bits, and we go in, deny another BC. 1 BC for each piece, so extra damage is potential on here. Fidgety's can get a good hit, it can go a very long way. Not like that though. No, nothing for the Choo-Choo Rocket. Camille is going to be the one orchestrating the liftoff.
So you get to see the star on the way out. Visions of what could have been. Start with a rat wheel, but no. Kamale taken to the sky. Sending Fidgety back to this corner.
Nothing for it. He's going to go in for the throw, but we're going to catch it, and where they're with the air unblockable. The trade, and they're close enough for the throw, and gets denied with the roll in coming in from Fidgety.
Double smoke bomb obscure the entire screen as now Fidgety's then SSBA help the UDP actually find this mark this time.
As the cannon on deck, they're just behind, but going to the front lines, and here getting the confirms all the way. The 2M slide in there with the follow-up for the idol show, the concert. Put the ears on.
Yeah, those ears are going to deal you quite a bit of damage as well. 0 BP, Kamale can I just opt to install and just get counter hit for the trouble.
Yeah, the 5 at the far H coming out right there. It's like, oh, I'm not even afraid of that at that point. Tying up the round count.
Great counter away. And here you go, back towards the mid-screen and double stars all the way.
See the whole like stars on there. Being able to throw it up with the 6-6L, trying to get the approach in there. Away from the mouse wheel, enough time in there to get the dash in, get a little bit of hit.
The first whiff, RM, back throw. Wants to get rid of his heart before using another item. There it goes. A usable one is now in the queue.
Oh, and we're using all of it. Oh, and you know what? We have no fear. We're putting the no fear t-shirt on. Actually, we have nothing on at the moment here for Kamale. And they're going to have no life to go alongside of that here because the Fidgety's finishing out, getting #1 on their side.
Believe in victory. Battle.
This is going to be all first to 3 for the rest of the night. So we're just going to be strapped in for a potential long set.
They're trying to get this to adjust to each other right now. A lot of EXs coming out for Kamale to keep on it. Does get a little bit of a love tap there, and going to get a bit, like even bigger one on there as we go in right into the SBA. Oh my God!
You're just dead.
Yeah, just annihilated.
Battle 2. Engage.
I expected a little bit of scaling, but not for Saurus there. Throwing out long range, enough time to actually get the cannon out there and put it in there to show it as a threat.
Slowly been walking Kamale to the corner. Brave counter away. Not find anything. The smoke bomb obscure, but nothing except the combo routing. Cannonball is in the back pocket.
And you were too far away from the Choo-Choo Rocket. Going to go back here into the slash. Oh, we are trading on that. Going to get an advantage of Fidgety's, but still stuck in the corner right now.
Back throw though. Kamale now is the one stuck in that corner. Made out BC that's not going to be found just yet. Will Kamale try and install yet again?
I've been going for the install quite a bit tonight, like as we saw in the set as well. And there it goes. And then put on the outfit on there, but not for very long. It's going to be the rainbow of Raging Chain out there to finish the job with that U-skill. Fidgety's taking that round.
Battle 3.
Most of the time people have some semblance of fear when Sora's installs. You know you can just die. Not Fidgety. It is hold forward.
That feel like with how the thing you can play on there, you've got like long range buttons that you kind of put a little bit of the use on there. You got the far H, and then you got 2M working your favor, and you got all these items in there with the multiple hits, like the spike ball rolling on there to get the advantage.
Well, I don't know if that routing was what Fiji's wanted, but we're getting some stars, keeping the lockdown in this quarter. There's not a lot you can do about this situation. Just try and roll through or use that armor.
I can't believe it was just too far away too to not get anything for it. So yeah, mouse wheel 5H, mouse wheel 5H, sing it along with us, audience.
And it goes again, this RH into the rat wheel. Kamel, you've got to do something.
It keeps happening on there. You have the cannons, we're not caring, we're just doing the far H and mouse wheel, and finally the chip damage comes into play.
Believe in victory.
I think Fidgeties has now recognized the win condition. Get Kamel to block RH in the corner. That's it.
Yeah, you jump, you are a dead person on that, but not right now though. Half that life bar has already gone down. A little extra chip on top of that there. Fidgeties forces you to be
Runs forward too much, gets break countered away.
below, that should definitely be the round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Into the axe kick in there, trying to get away from these items here. After that that first round to get number 2, I do not blame Camille for it, but we do have the corner, we have the pressure on our side.
Wong just wants to wait out Camille, just opting to take an explosive mid start right after the explosion, and no install here with the SPA.
Like, why not? Like, the damage there was just mighty enough on that. 50's about to work on the Super Skybound aren't into play. Gets the roll away, but Camille is still swinging and going to strike it down. Put number 1 on their side.
Hope is still here
Battle 1.
for the Mexican favorite from chat.
And don't forget, this is on loser side, so whoever loses this is going to have to watch the rest of the streams or catch the VOD later on Paragon FGC on YouTube.
Shout out to all the YouTube viewers watching live as well. Oh, block the U roundhouse. Not going to be huge on it. If you make that spacing, which is highly, highly important, that's just going to get ended by it.
Go in 2M, sliding from downtown on that. Bring out the rats to play. Set up the trap.
He's down with the 2M.
Now we're just playing with the cannon on there, throwing out the teeth, get the chompy chomp on, and we're back into a very familiar situation almost. See, Camille's not going to have it.
All the 2H whiffs, you should actually be dead for this. Camille keeping it going.
Yeah, nice turnaround of things on here. Keep it alive.
Deep 6XL, finding value.
Caught the crouch on that too. And oh, we catch the throw alongside of it here. You didn't need the first part of that live bar. You don't need the second part. What about the third part? You're going to hold on to it for a little bit.
Going away, multiple items. The overhead, we go for a second one. Not going to find any value right here. Migi's on quite a sliver of life total for this game.
Still had to deal with the block on there from far distance on the Superman punch, and gets the second one connecting. That is number 2 for Camille. From what seemed to be like a significant deficit, has tied things up to potentially continue on in the bracket.
Central reverse 3-0 incoming. Can Fidgeties hold firm and seal the deal, or will we have a huge pop-off?
This would be a tremendous win here for Camille. Overpower on that, but we're going to go in. Superman punch gets away, doesn't even care about the mouth trap on there afterwards. It's going to hold it down, have to force the block because of the spike ball and gets to get the realize that the star's coming out, just goes for the BC.
Beatrix?
We might be having some network issues. It looks like a DC is occurring.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll figure out what's going on between these two. We'll try to get back into the thick of things. Fortunately, that was near the beginning of the fifth match. So. Yep, okay. The match ended.
Thankfully, it was very early on, so it's not going to cause too much strife.
Yeah, and both players were about even at that part here, too. So it's we're going to see who gets the first hit as we go back in it. That might be long enough. Like, Camille's been running hot right now.
Could this be unintentionally an icing out on this Vakala nonsense?
Been a fan of how Camille's been trying to keep the spacing, trying to use the long distance in there, trying to use the punch to get in a little bit further, because realizing that Vicky can very much control the middle ground on there. We saw that even from like in the corner there, like from a distance, mouse wheeled 5H, really hard for Soras to deal with that situation without taking a huge risk on here. But now we're back into neutral. Game 5 starts again.
Camille starting this game 5 out pretty strong, investing great points on both players' side.
Brings out the rocket one more time. Invincibility comes into play. Spike ball, fortunate on there just to go ahead and get the cross over to the other side. Potentially get the corner against Soras here.
Ah, yes. The good old spike wheel, not doing anything about the arbor.
Oh, that was a huge blood donation at that point here. All the bouncing. Oh, and you have all 4 cannons on there. It's going to have to deal with the star multiple times. Try to go in for the overhead, and here comes the rocket.
He has to be very careful. The chip out's real and just got hit. Was trying to make some action, not the correct one.
Now in the lead and just go for it in there. Big hit to begin things off here. Potentially the middle part, the half of that line bar. Not quite, but very close.
Bro. Late tech. This is more and more chip damage. It's becoming a very real possibility to just get chipped out. Yes.
Oh, and you blocked it. That's it. That is absolutely it. And Camille is going to go out with style one more time. Going to take that 3-2 in our very first match here in top 8. You know,
no holds barred in Riazo on the EX Grand.
This is
out of 3 of them.
Yeah, this has been a surprise for not only EX characters, but for Grands on here. We saw the EX Narmaya come out earlier in the ladder, and now we got Riazo on the Grand. So we'll see where this goes.
Yes. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Early on the Setsuna, trying to find the approach in here. Both players just trying to mine for damage.
Oh, the TK flip gets counterpoked by Riazo.
We're trying to keep outside of that range in here. Okay.
Oh, and there's the flip. Could not get the close range, gets punished for a counter hit, but nothing is going to come out of either of those 2 players getting large hit.
All right. Oh, and cancel, like, doesn't get anything for it. Was happy to mash out on the situation and take their turn back.
What a 2L. He was going to catch Riazo standing up in pressure. Yo.
Oh, that's going to realign and everything on there. Riazo. Okay, the Grand EX putting in some work.
So a funny little just teleport down from the air.
Yeah, just came out of nowhere at that point. It's kind of also why I like that Galleon FCA, where just like a little the sudden teleport on there as were. But right now, Riazo making that happen. 4 Grand. He's gonna get called out. Time for the reset? No.
Nice space there. Gets the counter poke with the Zetsuna. No brave points left for Ryazo. No brave points. SSBA invested, and the flip over.
Yeah, that time you were a little bit closer, so you got the cross up on there, was able to get away from that situation here. Galleon not falling for the same thing twice.
And just gonna flip right over Ryazo once again.
Bring it down, okay. Spawn in kind on here. Sets it up, grabs his own restand on here afterwards. Time for wall bounce, no connection though.
Yo, check on the transient. Ryazo getting a lot of value from it. The brave counter baited out. The punish was gonna be too awkward, but the breakthrough is gonna be enough here.
Hey, also number one.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Trying to keep up with like, a little bit of that range, keep like from the distance. This time, going to get the connection. Yeah, here's that follow up as you can do.
Marvelous. Great.
Oh, I'm just gonna go rush in, get the dash.
For the meaty, and Ryazo's fairly respectful of it.
I was trying to reach before the use skill from Dragalia would hit, but Dragalia was first one to fire on there. Keeps in the corner, gets it on the low, and already going into the flip, and gives Ryazo an opportunity to escape.
Nice 6-6M. And the use skills don't break it like what?
Let's go in, and we're just gonna go in, use the 5Q on top of that, try to go for it again, and Galleon was nowhere to be found, was able to get the punish and the round for the trouble.
Engage. Great.
But I'm gonna go ahead, we got that confirm in place on here. You got the meter to make it work here. So you're in significant, like you got like at least one more on the hold you back.
Oh, there is an SBA through. No animation, but you're at chip out, and Dragalia tried to backdash.
Understand the idea, unfortunately was not able to it. The Decimate was able to reach at that point. Oh, puts himself into the corner. Unfortunate, but not for Dragalia. Dragalia's going to take every little bit of it.
Oh, BC to -8. That's going to be very fortunate for Dragalia.
Yeah, Dragalia keeping a good job of trying to keep up this pressure, but Ryazo was waiting patiently. Here comes the restand on it. Turnabout is fair play on it. Doesn't get the wall bounce, but going to get a big counter hit. Oh my god. Can you build up the meter? Yes, you can. That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, this is grand. We're still talking about damage is no stranger.
You're gonna have to hear those bars. The from the SBA for number 2.
Engage.
Nice bait.
Yeah. This is what we saw in the last set in there. It was 2-0, and then Camille was able to turn things around here. Dragalia having a good way to maybe make it happen for at least this round. Going to get the conversion, and nearly a perfect for Dragalia.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, nice. He's through the Zetsuna, and now Ryazo just sweeping the toes a couple times.
Oh, was able to get the anti-air. You fall to the other side, and that's fortuitous for Ryazo. We're going to go ahead and use the back throw in there. Dragalia gets out.
Take the BC away. And wow, it's still same side. The Schrodinger's cross-up defeated by Ryazo.
We're just going in for the U skill. The DP on there finds Dragalia in the sky, trying to get the mark down with the whip punish from Yado. Nowhere to be found. Dragalia gets a hit.
Another DP. Having 5U be invincible is a very nice to fight. Narmaya's flips and now Ryazo very close to being able to take this round away. No break points on either side.
They have to be very careful with the flips on there. A little bit late on that. It's going to add up here. Next hit will kill, and we're just going to go in, waiting for the moment of attack. Ryazo strikes it down.
Battle 3. Engage.
Back in neutral. Back that was slow.
Well, the U sets that just slightly in time. Galleon
Oh,
opting
no.
to take the sand switch, but the side switch from Ryazo is going to put in some dastardly damage.
Wasn't able to get anything off of that. Unfortunate here. Both players at one, I was going to say 1 DP, but Dragalia now at 0. We got the clash right into SPA, and that's going to kill with that. Ryazo not taking any time away. Just going to make sure they get the mark.
A little more cinematic. Never mind, we cut it
Battle
short.
1. Engage.
And early on here, the 6XL to start things off for Tiempo. Yeah, you're going to get that wall bounce and everything on top of that here.
The clock is enabled. Yado has to be very, very careful.
Tick tock on here. You guys go in. The Thunderbird gets denied with a BC back into neutral. Tries to go for it again. This time using the U skill Thunderbird, which has an extra little bit of activity on the top of that. Was able to not avoid it that time. Going to get some damage as a result.
Yep, you cannot spot dodge, nor can you backdash. That special move, it's got an extra little shockwave when it lands. And Tiempo absolutely capitalizing off that back.
Even though the first one went to Tiempo on there, we're going to go ahead and get the low wall bounce on there. So just holding down with the 2L, stepping into play, combo time.
They build enough into SPA to take the U Thunderbird Oki, get tons of plus frames.
Trying to find whiff opportunities in here. Not trying to extend too far out, because as soon as you throw out GG or Triller Beppo, you might be in a bad position, but you're already in that anyway here. We've got the meter to work with here. We're going to fire away and get the match for Tiempo Greece.
Already taking it off.
Believe in
Nice and
victory.
strong. Yago
Battle
staying on the ferries, not wanting to go to the Ilsa just yet. Maybe not even at all.
But the confirm in their first real chance that Iago has been able to get anything off of Tiempo so far. But we're keeping to that mid-range a little bit as we just get the push back into the corner. Nice to deny with the far L.
Underneath the Star Chaser, but at least it's going to work out for Iago this time around. Okay, we double side switching.
Yeah, a little bit of a mix-up in there, but tried to go in with the follow-up, maybe trying to spot dodge it, but was too active on the hula hoop.
The orb of eye control neutral has been established and goes away just as we see it come back into the screen.
Was able to get away from GG. Beatrix has plenty of options in there to navigate through there. We saw the riding free, but the confirm in there gets away from the GG, but unfortunately doesn't get any punish on that from the DP after.
Or that's one of the bad things about the 50-50 is if your opponent does send a UDP, it can recover faster, not be punished. Oh, but ace the throw. There's a dub. Absolutely punishable.
Battle 2. Engage.
Got to be feeling pretty good about that as we go back in, trying to establish maybe a one on their side. Going in with the help of the friends on top of that, bring it back. Okay, nice. Good routing. Micro step in there just to get away from it, like everything, just to be able to get back into it. Time for the neutrality orb to come back.
big damage, and that should be enough to kill finish. Yes. Game 2 going to Yado. We're out high set.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Stopping here. We're just going right back into it. Oh, love the roll through into the 6XL on there. Nice patience from Tiempo. Try to get away from it in the roll through and got punished by the GG.
On neutral being played for the most part. Yado down to breakpoints though. You have to be incredibly careful as Tiempo gets closer and closer to Delta lockout.
Yeah, that could happen at any point on here. Getting a little bit of chip damage on top of that here. Throwing out the ball. Follow on the bouncing ball on your screen. Thunderbird, you know what? We're just going to go up the levels one by one. You steal Thunderbird, finally makes the job. Tries to send out one more just to keep up the pressure again.
Pressure is drowning. Nice. Ultimate Beppo from Yado is going to send Tiempo back in. Oh my gosh, we're at 2 levels worth of life.
Oh, but we do get the hit on there. GG's out to play. It's going to be another round for Yado.
Battle 2.
Tiempo might be starting to run out a little bit of steam. Yado's been on a tear.
See that from time to time again. Run up, 6XL, goes in for the Delta Clock scenario on here, and Yado finds the time to strike in there. Doesn't want to deal with that from Tiempo.
Chaser and EC back, but it's not going to keep Tiempo out.
Neutral jump gets denied with the BC. Yado on one left, so going to get the extra damage on top of it if they get hit. Well, that was a great whip punish on here. Spent that last BP on it. Doesn't have enough meter to go. Still has to go into the GG setup and brings out the F Shiki just for a little bit of fun. Number 2 for Yado.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Yado might have had a little bit of a slow start to the set, but is already tearing it down. Obviously, Central 3-1.
Almost not out of it yet, though. Plenty of time in there to get the wall bounce. A little bit of follow-up with the strike down, finish up the combo. Keep you guessing. Tries to avoid GG altogether, but going away gets thrown for the trouble, and now you're going to have to deal with the bouncing ball.
That was so brave. Got hit by the overhead into the orb. He's going to pass on by and live just one little bit more.
Oh, he calls it out! Precise timing on that. Going to have to towards the Delta Clock because of the low health. Enough time to show out the Star Chaser too.
Fortunately for Tiempo, it was not enough.
Point on there. Tiempo slowing it down a little bit here. Respecting GG, doesn't want to get hit by it. Giving Yado a little bit of time and room for activities.
Hit. Tiempo is able to get Yado into the corner. He's going to get break countered into the orb immediately. Okay, we don't care.
I was terrified that somehow the Delta Clock would come back and bite on the bouncing ball. Fortunate on that, but still has access to it just in case. Oh, again, Katalina in the air. Wow.
Actually, might die. No, combo limit just before Tiempo could get to 100 meter to save Iago just a little bit longer.
Oh,
What?
The extra aftershock on that hit. Iago directed down, takes around for Tiempo, still in it.
One overhead.
We're trying to find the whip opportunities. Nothing for it, but we have that mid-range.
Corner away. GG online, the overhead, but it was so late that you don't get a confirm from it. Tiempo gonna be thankful for that one.
Finds it on there, like watching for the blue on there, just to go ahead and evade on it and follow the bouncing ball potentially one more time. You just walk into the GG, get a little bit of the hit on top of that too. That could have been way worse.
Roll through. Gives Tiempo a little bit of extra breathing room. Just confirm as well. You can end SSPA. Yeah. It's a lot of damage. Iago, no longer can you DC. How do you defend?
Just a little bit and tried to evade on the second follow-up, but it's going to be Tiempo bringing it down. We got ourselves another Game 5 incoming.
Believe in victory.
Game 5, this one going the distance. Definitely taking a huge chunk out of each other. And Tiempo starts off game number 5 beautifully.
Excellent.
Get the combo limit, just goes in, bring out the bonk.
Oh, handshake, all right. Wrap it up, set's over. Don't need to be here anymore.
Roll credits.
Speaking of, we don't need to be here anymore. This round's over.
Oh yeah, just like that. Ends with the SBA.
Battle 2.
Set point.
Engage.
Like that, just kind of keeping the distance to just getting knocked down below. One time for the setup.
Heck, not gonna matter much. The sweep going underneath Star Chaser for real this time. The chase down from Tiempo. It is real.
Okay, and this goes in with the throw one more time. Have to hold it down into the corner. We're just going to run under.
All the respect it deserves, but also make sure it can't do anything to harm you.
Yeah, orb can't hurt you if you just get away from it, and the 6XL will hurt Iago at this point here. Try to spin that BP here. Can you spin it all? Yes, you can. The finish. You even have one left over. That's going to be Tiempo Grease.
America.
In victory.
Potentially,
Engage.
even the world.
And we're going to have to go against Mars Bar, who, if you remember from earlier in the ladder, would have probably the fastest set of the evening. Like in there, just kind of making the work happen with the Wilnas. Where are you using no BC just to deny the Raging Strike in there from Yoru?
Excellent.
Yoru says they're going for a run under. But Mars Bar is using the block button.
Right now for Mars Bar. Go ahead with the SBA. We have SSBA in there available for Yoru. If they can just get the hit, they're not going to. That's down. Hadron smash time.
Battle 2. Engage.
Jump in. Oh, we're just zoning out. Dangerous activities. What?
What? The cross up in the favor of Marsbar, but okay, we get the block and the corner. Your Sensei has been paying attention on there afterwards, so we're gonna go ahead, hit the combo limit, just go in for a simple throw, get that damage.
Catch? Both players. Just, you know, 2 shows past the night. No one's getting anything. Mars definitely has to be a lot more careful than Yoru Sensei.
You have to be careful, but you just miss one time, and that will, if you were just a little bit lower to the ground, that could have been devastating. And you try to go in there one time with the volcanic knee, and you were too far away. Fire off the laser for Yoru Sensei.
The Hadron smash. Here's dancing around each other. No one finding anything.
Mars is trying to find these opportunities where they lie, and Yoru Sensei just not giving them at all. We got them with the restand back into the corner here. Been playing anytime with against 2B, you know the game drill at this time, the DP just to get out of the situation for Marsbar.
It looks like Mars can't get out of it. 5H is a weapon, but 3Cs are a flying.
I don't think you're going to build up the meter at this point. You're going to have one more interaction after. Marsbar has access to the SSB-A, but the parry coming out into play. Puts themselves into the corner, but it doesn't even matter. The back throw is just enough to take first game for Yoru Sensei.
Getting super clean as usual from the performance that Yoru Sensei provides.
It's hard to do air-to-air against 2B on a good basis. Like, seems like Wilnas doesn't have a lot of options at that point. Gets away from the 2H from Marsbar just from the help with Pod. Going to give Yoru Sensei an advantage.
Yeah. Yoru Sensei definitely using trickier and trickier air movement. The chase down from the jump out on Mars is going to yield a lot of rewards. Very expensive on the skill gauge, but you take it.
Or volcanic knee, just maybe trying to like make some space in there. This time the 2H does make its mark, but you can't get anything else of it, unfortunately.
Rod to get Yoru out of trouble. The PC bait.
Battle 2.
And we're starting to see a little bit of desperation coming out from Marsbar, just trying to find any way to get in against Yoru Sensei. This airtight lock that has been presented right now, the only one opening up is Wilnas.
Back. Not gonna punish just yet. Marsbar's out of the corner, gets the block, the 5H, the Hadron smash, gonna send Yoru back into this corner. This might be Mars' time to take a round.
Air to air, but we're just gonna go raw. Raging strike in there, just get the push away.
Mars being greedy knows that Yoru Sensei expects a brave counter in return.
There's that Wilnas damage coming in for you. Of course, you get the follow up on there, you get the side swap, you get everything going Wilnas.
And Yoru Sensei continues to press M.
Yeah. Wilnas, Marsbar was a little bit brave in there for going in for the slow option on there. When Yoru Sensei has been pressing buttons, all you need, answered with a 2H of code and the confirm in the corner too. Okay.
The brave counter baited into a throw. BC blocked, and the counter hit Raging Strike. Huge opportunity.
Dragon drop kick. Most devastating of drop kicks. but not nearly as devastating as a DP. The invincibility on there. Yorosensei taking number 2.
You get a reactable option, and you got reacted to.
Keeps the plus, the magnets on there, and finding the opportunity. Martha tried to go in for the head run smash and just got punished for it once again.
DP, it wins, and Yorosensei right there to capitalize. Not taking the SBA. Wants to try to end next hit kills, no matter what it is.
Enough time in there, just going to go throw out the pod just to get it. Deny with the volcanic knee, and this time the flame uppercut again misses the mark. So Yorosensei was able to get that punish and the set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Trying to move on to winners finals quickly. The hammer comes down, not confirmed, but it's okay. We'll pick it up a little bit later.
Great.
Oh, the classic 2B maneuver. Hold on to pod for just a brief moment before landing in on the punish. Still got one more interaction here. You don't have the meter to make it work with. You don't even need it. The late text into the confirm is going to be all that Yorosensei needs to move on. We're seeing Yado on the Ilsa a little bit, like when that character first came out on there, but it's definitely been more of the Ferry as time has gone along. Maybe just like feels more comfortable in this matchup, especially with how Camille has been playing.
Keelan team kill. One's guaranteed top 4, the other eliminated at 5th, and Yado is trying to be the one that moves forward.
If Yado was paying attention, both Camille and Yado had to go through game 5 set matches on here, so had to like fight tooth and nail to get to the position they are. Like one loss here. See what if Camille is going to be able to continue the win streak, or if Yado is going to get redemption.
The rock smash is going to be pretty nice. Camille getting Yado to the corner, but in true fashion, you get DC'd right on out.
All right, here comes the install. Camille's been going for that quite a bit, and you know what? What comes after the pride? The fall.
True.
What a whip punish in there from Camille, though.
Run up throw from the Zoder? Okay, Kai Kisuke.
We're feeling the 2.0 coming up pretty soon, I think, on that. But we're going to get that vacuum in on the follow-up. Okay. Gonna get the combo limit pretty early, but GG's coming out to play.
Mounting the 6XL, but no confirmed. Way too far away.
We're trying to make a repeat of what happened last time. Gonna get the confirm, but no dice afterwards. Oh no!
Ward coming out. The rock smash is not.
Oh my god!
You're freaking
You threaded the needle and you didn't get stitches from it. You just got out of the way, and we're trying to get away from GG. We got the confirm. Okay.
Oh, hold on forever. Yado taking game number 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yado did win that, but I do like some of the patience I'm seeing from Camille, just kind of observing some of the buttons that Yago's been throwing out. Has been getting small whiff punishes where they are, and they might work out in here, especially in the first 3.
Oh, nice. Ultimate Beppo. And GG, we're gonna just swing on out to GG the pro.
GG's got a bigger punch than Sora's, confirmed.
That little spirit, I would not doubt is stronger than the entirety of Sora's.
GG does not skip late game.
Excellent.
Tiny block on it. Oh no, yep, gonna get the kid. Okay, Camille getting on the board.
Okay, easy whipping.
Throw. GG distance in train. Oh, it gets caught on it. Where do you think you're going, Soris?
Good old defense and go to the corner with one brave point left to your name. The Raging Strike stops midway through, so you get at the very least consolation prize. Oh, got caught in the ultimate GG. Y'all go charging on through.
Battle 3. Engage.
I go to extend that lead right now, getting the first hits in there. We're just gonna wait for GG to stop the violence on there. Iago continues.
Break counters. Lock on the U roundhouse with a little bit of damage or you trouble.
And Iago calling that out because Camille's been going for that a couple of times when GG immediately comes up to play. Just trying to avoid that and trying to keep up with that, but we're just going to get the throw. Sora's has got things to think about. Not for very long though. Rematch! 2 up for Iago.
We start house, but no whipping. Brave point already used from Camille, and there's a lot of damage.
Long distance, oh, try to hold it up there, but you know what? Iago's been demonstrating the U-skill DP time and time again. Managed to get out of the corner and then take it for themselves.
Iago just walking menacingly towards Camille.
Definitely going to help out a little bit here. Time to dive in, and oh, you got caught into set point.
Who needs GG to set up Ferry's 50-50? Momo is just as good.
Thought maybe I could get onto the other side, but Camille was quicker.
What a sweep, and that's gonna be a kill. Camille still in it. The round's not over.
3. Engage.
Familiar story from what we were seeing last time potentially. Could Camille start up the streak once again here? We're gonna get the roll through. Gets interrupted by Yado.
Back out. And we just charge forward. The far L gonna send you back to the corner painfully.
Big Momo Ball too, like got nearly all the damage from that on there. You have one more chance to make it happen, but you have Super Skybound Art. You're going for the install? Better make it work.
That is Yado moving.
Coming back, we're going to a symphony of enchanted lands.
Okay, I see.
剣を鍛えちまうため家内の炎をお望みなさるか頂上頂上
Letting those intros rock here, establishing the dominance here, believing in victory. Here we go. All right, into the DP. Quick combo limit already was up in the air at that point here. Happened to throw out the frozen blade, but this time with the DP, going to get the punish in there. Marsmore has an opportunity to turn things around right now. Oh my god, with that pocket full of damage.
Yeah, that is the X factor for Wilnas is you can be getting a hand put on you for a good half of the round, and then you just get one good touch.
Tried to evade on the follow-up there, was able to avoid a lot of that damage on here, but we're trying to check with 2M from a distance, trying to reach out with the far M, and that could be costing the round. Yes, it is, with the confirm from Mars. Nice.
Battle 2. Engage.
Mars, like Castiel, loves that you, and it's so rewarding for your Wilnas to hit.
But also going to be rewarding right here with a big counter hit from the 5H on here at the wall. Enough time with the Ares to help with the restand on here.
This is quite a lot of damage, being able to throw in so many frozen blades and keep your opponent grounded the whole way through.
3.
We also saw the damage that Mars Bar was doing. It's like, hey, you know what? See if we can do that here. Let's put on a show. Oh, like they both evaded. Like it's like everyone's like, ooh, gross.
Blade coming on out. Wall to the wall. Here you go. What are we doing, Mars?
Oh, we're gonna block that. Okay, yeah. Ryazo taking that to victory, turning things around after that first round. First one going to Ryazo. We're thinking about it.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Going down now, we're just waiting out like on the options, just waiting for a Wilnas to hit any sort of button on there. Get the big counter hit, so there's get nearly half that life bar with the help of this throw.
Ryazo just backing off and is gonna get aptly punished for it. You give the Wilnas player that space and it's going to be taken.
Love Swipe may have done the job, but this neutral jump in here from Ryazo is going to do a whole lot more. Oh, it misses on the connecting flight. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's that. You had one break point. I'm pretty sure you were dead without break penalty, but
Battle
it's a win.
Yeah, it helps though. It helps. Chance lands right now. It just goes cancel out as the wall of light just to make sure they can get the corners.
Nice 6L and Abe convert into the corner being yours, and unfortunately dropped the combo due to combo limit. Finds a close ace, and that is dead. Mars on the board.
And that looked incredibly devastating at there. Big counter hit just to tie things up, but we're not stopping. We're not taking nearly as long as Mars took at that point. We're just going to go right in and 6XL.
Excellent.
Wow. Over even the close 8 of Katalina. Now get to be fully in control as Mars.
They're down on here. We're just trying to find any sort of button. Reaching out with the far M. Who bites on there and trying to go in with the lava swipe early on and just DPs out of the situation.
Frames get blocked. The counter poke comes in. We also not able to kill Mars here. Will be very close to it.
Combo limit made it back. Oh no, this is familiar things that we saw last time. The counter hit, close hit, and there you go. Just like the chat said on their CH heavy, always death. It certainly seems like that.
Yeah, it could be like that. For the EX enchanted land, that is punishable. Mars is not able to get a great one from it, but if Ryazo goes down one more breakpoint, that's kill.
That is below on the lava swipe. Coast to coast with the use of the frozen blade on top of that. Going to hit the combo limit here, but it's in good territory just to get another confirm potentially.
That is a kill! Hard! Getting counter poked. Ryazo not letting that 70% combo affect anything.
Loaded shotgun, the volcanic E coming out. Going to get rewarded with the corner here, but denied back on it. DP, get out of the situation. Doesn't want to deal with it for not too long anyway.
He's seeing Ryazo to the corner. Wants to be incredibly frightening. That 6-6L will do it. Mars takes the lead.
Oh, just like that with the swipe of the 6-6L. Wow. And now we're thinking about it here. We can't look at the food for too long. It looks delicious, but we got to make the decision.
I could go for a steak looking like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little too close to rare to my liking, but I'll eat it. I'll never deny it.
I mean, chef's recommendation on here. I trust Wilnas to cook me a good steak. Kopi, I blinked. Is it the end of the round? Oh my god, it is.
Yeah. Welcome to Wilnas. For those on initiative.
But okay, Ryazo's like, you know what, not having it down there, even though you're on set point, long distance enchanted land, gonna get the 9 win here with the DP coming out from Mars Bar.
Single hit confirm into the U frozen blade, gonna send another. So we go coast to coast, get all the stocks back ready for the confirm. Can we kill? Combo limit says no.
Combo limit's been the dire curse of Ryazo the last couple of times because big counter hits have been denying on that here. You've got to be very patient to find a hit because Mars Bar is going to make it happen with the counter hit. Test 44.
He can chip out, not gonna take it off the kill. This should be able to be DP or spot dodge through and take the throw.
Yeah, Ryazo has been a little bit more patient on that, with just waiting for the moment, and a patient Ryazo, it leads to victory in this case. Maybe lost all that patience on there. DP did miss. Them.
Wow. The DP from Ryazo.
No BP left though. Not that it really matters with that health, but the dodge. Go ahead and get the throw. Another one. Another one. Are we doing it again? Check it with the jumping U.
We're just sitting here.
Many Sling, and we're going in for the Super Sky Bound Art, waiting for Mars to hit a button, any button on there, because you know you're gonna fire away, and Ryazo is still in it.
Game 5 upon us.
Look at the cool pose and everything on top of that here. 2-2. How you feeling, Kopi?
Feeling good. This one's going the distance. It's what we love to see.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Catch with the 2 L's coming in from Mars Bar first.
Let's frame. Ryazo being calm, wanting to be non-punishable. There's a lot of threat coming in from Mars Bars here.
Enough time to run up, get the 6XL on there, actually go into the west eastern corner. However, misses on the throw, and that may be detrimental to your life and your health and your profession on top of that here, because that's a Skybound Art coming right now.
Yep. Set point wired for Mars Bars. Will the finish happen here? Will Ryazo take us to final game, final round?
Oh, starts up, like, interrupt the startup in there with the 6XL here. Ryazo not going to take it right now.
This damage is adding up quickly. Ryazo has to find something big, fast.
Has to go in for the overhead route on the triple attack in there, just trying to test out some of the options on here. This is where Ryazo's been winning. Like, happy to go in there, wait for the opportunity in there with the 6XL. Going to get a big hit and back into that eastern corner.
Counter. Big, close age counter hit. Ryazo not going to be able to find the kill due to Wilnas' health. Going to be at a sliver of life.
Ooh, just barely. You called it yourself. But the instant with the Hadron smash on here, you might be dead with the BP! No combo limit. Oh my god, just gets in there with the DP. Gonna finish it off to final round.
Going the distance. Brave counter baited out. The Enchanted Lands baiting it. Mars again. And Ryazo's going to throw. Wait for a DP. Oh no.
No is correct on here. Half that life bar is gone. Wasted, donated. But you got the far M on there. Ryazo's been looking for that all evening on there, and is going to get it in this set with the follow-up. 2 frozen swords into the corner. Combo limit going to get hit pretty soon.
Be careful here. Getting hit is death. You are close enough to the corner. It's palpable. The whip punish is there, and Ryazo clings.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Hey, playing very calm, neutral here. Ended quickly by Yoru Sensei. Oh wow, what a... We're not getting punished on it. Oh, okay. Salute 07 to the chest. Yepo right there. The kill is found.
Battle 2.
And right now, Yoru Sensei Actually threatening the unblockable there, but doesn't use it. Run up, throwing the pod down, and we get the bait we were looking for. Ran up too close, got back thrown. Just brave counter, go away. Our chaser. Ultimate orbs in your face? Wake up! Yo, that had to be Mirage. Alright, 5M, it does find some damage. Not gonna be able to kill here. Thankfully for Tiempo. But you're gonna be very close to it. You're gonna get run up 2L immediately here. Don't just go with the 5L into the tick throw. That's fine. Okay, we got Delta Clock. Everything can change. With an eye. One more brave counter, and the far H outsped by the whip.
Believe in victory. Battle
Tiempo?
1.
Hovering, switching characters.
Maybe just playing with the audience's feelings for a little bit here because we're keeping up on that afterwards. Throwing the harpoon to get over there and hold down the fort, keep it plus after this the setups here from your sensei.
Nice out of the corner, Tiempo rewarded. And are we gonna end with you, Thunderbird? No, we're gonna go for the SPA. Still just in time.
Marvelous.
Have to be to work with, but has these 2 L's on hand and handing them out as free samples to anyone in the near vicinity.
Battle 2. Engage.
Gonna get the crossover with the 5U onto the other side. Happy to go in for the overhead too.
Brave counter. Now we're just gonna throw out the deepest run up of my life from Yoru Sensei and rewarded for it.
Look like trying to cut a deep dish pizza on top of that on here. We're throwing away. Nice roll away and nice jump back in there from Yoru Sensei to get away from the Thunderbird. Going to get well rewarded.
Always gotta remember that cheese is under the sauce, but Tiempo Gris is actually facing as Yoru Sensei claim another round.
Battle 3. Engage.
Good job. Not going to find anything other. We're just going to throw away. Okay, going to get in there with the DP and the Delta Clock on effect. You got caught with the restand on there. Gonna hit the combo limit here pretty soon.
Yeah, combo just ended a little bit earlier than combo limit, and here's our tried and true Delta Clock hit 3 straight into the end. Goodbye your life. Goodbye the rest of your breakpoints too.
Oh yeah, don't maybe not even need it where you're going. Fortunately, almost had an opportunity on the whip throw, but just shows up with the Nebraska story. One more DP for the road.
Believe in victory. Battle
Whip
1.
into DP, it truly is a Beatrix moment.
We invite you to the cordial ceremony up for a whip into DP. Please dress accordingly.
Great.
You're riding free, a little bit of damage on here. The hold back in here, yours since they try to keep the distance with the mid-range.
Excellent.
Oh no, that's a huge 5H, and Volt was applied. This is just gonna get even worse for you as the SPA. 2B, not known as a huge damage character, but that's a change in that paradigm.
Oh yeah, and that's all from the start up of the U-Skill Star Chaser from Tiempo Gris on there. Well placed in there for your sensei just to wait it out there and get the damage. we're going to block on the EX and Brass Sword in there. Just get a simple little hit because that's all you need.
Battle 2. Engage.
Small hits here and there. Tiempo not finding too much more, but it's fine. You're not getting punished. Until now.
Ability on the Brass Sword helping out for a little bit, but not only stymieing the wound for a little bit more. Your Sensei going to take over this corner.
Wow, 6U not gonna have anything. That punishment, the SSBA once again ripping away all of your break points. But we know this does not matter.
Holding down back a little bit more, and we get the Thunderbird, the plus frames. We keep on going, and we're going to go ahead. The round goes to Tiempo Gris.
Battle 3. Engage.
The rest of trade on the riding free.
Bro, your Sensei close to dying.
Get denied on there, right back at you though. Tiempo Gris still has 2 BP, has been very conservative with the BP here so far. Your Sensei down to 0 in the round, going to take the lead for Tiempo Gris now.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Nice challenge in the air, but Tiempo Gris holding firm.
Throw, we're going to keep it on there. Full 8 now, trying to find a button, but the trade in there works out really well for Tiempo. Out with one more throw.
And enough.
Hey.
Battle 2. Engage.
Immediate Brass Sword in here, not gonna pull out any punches at this point.
Nice Star Chaser. Gonna get Tiempo out of the corner. They're gonna give much of value. Tiempo getting sent right back into it. The Star Chaser whiffs this time.
With the help of Pod, Your Sensei trying to go in for the Black Hole Sun one more time, but it gets denied by Tiempo.
Great.
Oh, but you know what? Oh, sorry, go on.
Okay, we got the reset into another counter. You're pressing during that combo.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Just like that, another Game 5 comes in through.
Oh, nice great counter. Avoids the unblockable.
I like that as an option from Your Sensei too, just because it's forcing Tiempo to spin some of those BC on there. Now at 1 BC, so extra damage can be incoming to help make better opportunities on there. Not right now though. SSBA coming right back and going to get one of those BPs back.
Vacuum Orb not gonna do anything. Like watch Your Sensei get almost one last interaction. 5U is all you need.
Happy to send out the bot just to approach.
Back to PC, Yoru Sensei has bolted. Yes, you cannot turn the sky blue, but you're alive and you get the punish. Oh no!
Just barely alive at that, but just barely is more than enough to get back into set point.
It was all so good. We were so back and it was so over.
Oh, that's a 6-6L. We're going to go ahead and get the wall on top of everything else. It's time for EX City. SSBA City, too. Taking full road trip.
Brave point, Yoru giving TMO another side of that vacuum orb. Nice! BC baited out by the parry.
They deal with gravity for just a little bit of time on here. They have no BP to work with here. Has at least the bar to spin on here, but with the forward throw, we're gonna catch on with the 2L. Spin a little bit of that to get the restand.
This is where you have to be careful though. You die if TMO Series gets literally any hit on you.
Oh yeah, it's going to hurt on that. Try to get away from it. Nothing on the throw on here. It's going to keep Yoru Sensei away. Jumping, the idea of being able to get away from some of these U-skilled and Thunderbirds in here from TMO has been well on the side of Yoru Sensei with that cross-up. Set point for both players.
I thought Yoru might have been aiming to let the timer tick down to 0. With 5 seconds left, Yoru Sensei takes us to final game, final round.
Certainly the longest match we've had, like a round we've had so far on here, and most of them have been very quick up until this point. See, get off me.
Might also be going the distance. Oh, the vacuum get back over here.
Oh, and the forward momentum of and Brass Sword unfortunately misses on Yoru Sensei, so going to get a full opportunity for the super, the regular Skybound art rather.
About the 2L to hit, but not able to convert. Grease gets a little bit more value. Volt applied. You gotta respect it. Tried to make the advancement and whip. Gonna send you down to losers. Yoru Sensei holds firm this show because it will be a show indeed. Ryazo choosing to pick the 6 as I predicted, using the Augmented Front Hook capability. Close the gap on the Ferry as much as possible.
Return to what we saw at the beginning of the ladder when Ryazo was in play. The rotation is complete. A lot of acrobatics are in store for you all at home. Let's go.
And gets spot dodge, but the counter hit is a follow-up. Ryazo gonna hit you with so many CLs just to give you a little bit of fright.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone so willing to go into the CLs just to hit the combo limit, just to get the setups on there afterwards. Nothing on the empty hand except being put into the corner by Yado.
On through and just gonna Beppo send Ryazo packing just a little bit.
Okay, going to get the precious hit on top of that here, so we're going to go into the corner, have the Skybound art in play, that should be it.
Way more than enough. 6 does damage, especially when your name is Ferry and you got 0.
Yeah, you had everything against Iago there, but right now, first hit, going to go to Iago, going to get the follow-up, and we're actually using the GG follow-up in there. That is one big disadvantage for against using Ferry in this matchup, because as soon as you send out GG, the parry and the follow-up from Ryazo are going to go into full effect.
Oh my, the Beppo just gonna get blocked, baited beautifully by Ryazo.
Pose in front of the moon just because it looks cool on that. Getting with the throws. Gated Demons into the empty hand and gets nice tech.
Inky Leg gonna be popping a round win. He contemplating the Ilsa. Maybe the Vasaraga?
Believe in victory.
No, we
Battle 1. Engage.
taking that pause in there. Any possibilities are endless. Just like right that, going to get the guaranteed like a crouching hit on top of that big damage coming for Ryazo.
The back throw, okay. Yado feeling a little bit and gets the dive kick, another throw.
Demon's gonna get the connecting flight on top of the field.
Yado taking another round. Really trying to ride this wave of momentum.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nothing on it. Ryazo just holding on to the whole length of the street, the stage here. And again, EX Gate of Demons going to continue the work here. Going to be able to build up the meter to make the follow-ups happen there. Going to fire away.
Oh my, what a match!
Oh, and we got enough time for the setup on here this time with the jumping light in there to help with the power of GG. Just gonna hit the combo limit on here. Good position to be in here, but you're...
They've counter set up Momo, but the challenge, the run of 6-6L Ryazo. Been around the block before.
It's like, I've seen this situation time and time again. I'm not dealing with it. I know how to right here. Beautiful mastery of that to get number 2 on their side.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
C spin on both sides. 2 down on the Yago in a very costly early part of the round.
The Unpotent does not work this time.
Long range calling plan with the GG. Getting to get denied. We get back into neutral, holding down with this whip.
Demon's not gonna find anything. Yago gets hit. You're alive here thanks to no 100 for the SSBA. But you're not in a good spot as the gated demon is gonna be setting us that point.
Way Ryazo's been converting with Gate of Demons just from anywhere. It's just like I can take it where we go. It's fully mobile moves in here. Just gonna be able to throw out this fireball and I'll convert wherever I want.
Oh my, Zooey Fall Execution going right under into Neverland.
Take the opportunity on there. Momo's going to come out, play with the bouncing ball. Oh no! Empty Head is going to get hit with the power of the orb.
Battle 3.
That's 100% save Yago on there.
Great.
Tries to be a little bit of a risky call out with the parry that Yado not biting on.
Alright, we try to go into the dive and get denied with the close L coming in from Yado. Light hit with the gated demons, but it's going to be the block on the DB that's going to do all this work for Ryazo to move on into loser finals.
We believe in victory. Battle 1.
I'm actually surprised that Katalina's coming all out.
Yeah, a little surprised on that too. Maybe feels a little bit more comfortable with it, especially with that, like the last set on there, have like a little bit of matches on there. But just as in the case here, now it looks like could have seen more Seox in there. But Wall of Light gonna get denied in there with the forward throw coming in from Tiempo.
The advance from Tiempo is getting stuffed out. And a nice reaction to the blue, but it was so good. You blocked it and then got hit. Add that to the tally of SPAs that should have been fully blocked, but we got hit by them.
Oh no, we're worried about the present though. We're going in with the chance to land. Nice block on the riding free, trying to spot dodge on the EX, and almost got into a throw situation, but you're gonna have to deal with the riding free EX follow-up here from Tiempo Chris.
Taking a brave counter, but the 6-6L proved terrible to deal with.
Battle 2. Engage.
Immediate enchanted land.
I thought we were going to start trading brave counters back and forth, in all honesty.
Instead, we're trading on the 6-6Ls here right into the corner. Frozen Blade coming out to play. That should be more than enough to take the round for Ryazo's sake.
Battle 3. Engage.
I mean, one thing you have in this matchup that that probably works out well for Katalina right here, you have access to 2M, you have access to far M. You've also been using a lot of those buttons in the past here as well. Not the moment though. You're just getting hit by the spin cycle of Beatrix's buttons.
Spin cycle it is indeed. Ryazo investing a brave counter, still gets caught by the far L of Tiempo Grease, and hey, to your credit, you counter hit Thunderbird.
Yeah, and I forgot to also mention jumping M, also showcase the work on the air-to-air factor on that. Denying with the far L, trying to get to the other side, but spinning VP just to get out of the situation.
Oh no, the Raging Strike just couldn't confirm. No brave points left, and with the Delta Clock X Factor, you're dead!
No need to check the time for too much, just enough to make it to your meeting on your Tiempo. Taking the first one.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Long range Emerald Enchanted Lands is going to go ahead with the side. Try to go in for the throw and nowhere to be found. Tiempo is going to get that cross up.
Look at all that damage.
And it keeps on going with the throw on the addition. The deep jump in on top of that here. Goodbye round. Hello, Scantron. No, not yet. Never mind. I'm a liar because we're just going. Okay, you know what? This time we're not falling for it. We're just going to get the round. Never mind. Never mind.
All is good. All is well with the world.
All is good. Script is continuing as planned. looks like Katalina either in the air or in the backdash on there, so plenty of time for Campo. Go ahead with these confirms, get to nearly third of the life bar away, and the dump it again.
Good. No! He could have killed.
Early on that. But imagine and all's well that ends well for at least Tiempo Grease on that. Going 2 up now. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about what are we planning? Are we switching?
We can head back to the room.
Versus Beatrix.
Just to stop real quick.
Need to check on something in the airship.
Believe
It's
in
all good.
victory. Battle 1.
Left the oven on.
Engage.
Up 6-6L.
Excellent.
Oh, the new Thunderbird gets stomped out. Ryazo just holding a clinic right now.
And Ryazo's been working on that timing a little bit, waiting for the Thunderbird to land in there. We saw the DP the first time, the second time with the Skybound R in here, not taking no for an answer anymore.
This defense, these two players are just playing so tightly around each other. Yepo is the one to get a good counter hit, even with full expenditure. The damage feels low.
It does, and Ryazo has the full bar to work with here, and now has Super Skybound art on top of that potentially.
Excellent.
Happily spend that. Oh, and you said it earlier, try to spot dodge on it, but the second aftershock shock on that is going to prevent that from happening. Campo is on set point now. To the other side here at 6XL. We're getting straight hits where they count. Everything's counting on it. That's a big 2H.
RH, we're fishing. We're sending out that pole.
We got the bait to make it work on here. Hasn't even had to really use Delta Clock all that often in this set here. May not even get a chance to here with it. We're going to send out this SBA.
Excellent.
Last opportunity.
Tiempo Grease eliminates Ryazo at third.
Versus Beatrix coming in the grand finals. Tillin all the way right now. Your Sensei on the winning side. Tiempo Grease on the losing side. But how is it going to go?
Or would absolutely love for this to be a repeat of winners finals, if not an improvement, reducing the amount of games that Tiempo was able to find.
The recon is about to commence.
Battle 1. Engage.
A little bit of baseball in here, but Tiempo Grease is not budging.
Single inch. Every distance that's given up is taken right back as Tiempo getting the first confirm of Grand Finals.
We saw a lot in that winners finals that Yoru Sensei is more than happy to wait for a reaction from Campo Grease and happy to jump back, especially on the Thunderbird, on the Star Chaser on that. And we may see a lot more of that coming in here. Nothing on the throw this time, but the jumping U is going to get the mark for Campo.
And another run under from Tiempo. Wants to be in every position on the screen at all times.
Oh, and got hit with the gravity, but for not very long. Campo Grease has not been wanting to let that set, especially in the later set matches we saw in the previous set. Happy to spin that BP on there, and Yoru Sensei is happy to make it, throwing it away. And that Thunderbird, we got that confirmed in there from Tiempo. Going to take a round, the first round here.
Okay, the Brave counter baited out. Tiempo is just storming on through this game. What another BC! It's spot dodge.
Oh, and Yoru Sensei sensed that Star Chaser coming in, was already up in the air even before it was beginning. Like, got the jump in and the corner as a single.
Still holding strong, has Tiempo in the corner. It's exactly the kind of situation Yoru Sensei thrives in.
Into the gravity, holding it down until Yoru Sensei's done with the buttons. Only has a little bit of meter to work with at this point, and you can't even escape into the sky because Yoru Sensei sees it coming.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, what in the world is that pickup? Accidentally work?
Accidental or not, it makes it happen on there. Catching with the riding free, but we're going to go in with the back throw.
Attack and got the far reach, but buffered start instead of riding free. Oh, it does not matter. We'll just you riding free all on over.
Yeah, Pod B was too slow at that, so we're just coming in with the riding free on there afterwards, and we're just getting the turnaround coming in here for Yoru Sensei into the SH.
Okay, we wake up UDP. We are sending it.
Oh, and we just run up and catch you in the air with the air unblockables. At that point, it's going to be Yoru Sensei with game number 1.
Holding on very, very strong.
Engage.
The L, but we're holding down. Yes, catching in with the 6-6L coming in from DFO Grease. Block available.
Great.
Follow up, catching on as like lots of little loose hits, but nothing that can get converted into a combo.
Okay, Tiempo not gonna be thrown today.
Close enough to the wall in there, so just going to happy with the corner, forcing the BC away on it. So going to be extra, no BP left available, but still has a super skybound art just on deck.
Uh-oh, here comes an SSBA.
Yeah, so give 1 BP back to Yoru Sensei, none for Tiempo after the cinematic on here, turning around those tables.
Oh no, unblockable for Yoru this time. The SSBA come through.
I know no one could see me, but my face was doing like I was actually sucking on a lemon. I was like, ooh, the bitterness of that. I love that parry option on there, waiting for it. Tiempo Grease has been more than happy just to try to find it and like take the turn back with the brass sword. Yoro Sensei with the parry, going to get full damage. Goodbye to the middle part of your life bar.
Oh, there's a back throw.
The gravity already denied. Tiempo Grease not even going to play with the idea of dealing with gravity. It's like I've been on that fair ride before.
Battle 3. Engage.
Critical round though. We're going to tie it up here. Yoro Sensei going to extend the lead a little bit more though. So we're not pod B time and time again. And waits it out.
Throw whip?
Throw whipped and got the punish on top of that here. Thunderbird, he's denied.
Oh wow, it's almost locked down, but Tiempo Grease finds the U-Star Chaser and gets right back into it.
I think Tiempo was wanting to keep the BP lead just for a little bit longer, sensing that Yoro Sensei's also been using a lot of BPs, trying to maybe like get that extra damage buff on top of that eventually. Roll through, but nothing on the 6XL. And actually gets in with the low, had the Delta Clock available, so was able to convert on top of that big damage and the round. Okay, the music kicking in. That means it's 1-1 right now.
Good on you, Tiempo. And we get the we don't let the alternate win streak rock.
We're hungry. We're hungry for victory. We don't have time to look. Bring out the big beam on there, get the restand on top of that. Okay.
Excellent. Great.
Back to corner.
Yoro Sensei is being not wanting to give up anything.
Mostly keeping to that mid-range quite a bit, just holding down. Like we jumped away back and we got called out for trying to send out the Bolt one more time. This time though, we're just going to go right back into the fray, get the confirm. Nice stuff from Yoro.
Battle 2. Engage. Excellent.
Oh, and just waits for the reset to get in the Delta Clock on here. Tiempo more like willing to opt into that option on there from the follow-up on the reset.
Great.
Oh, nice spot dodge.
Kind of holding it back. Both players are just one move away on there. One Thunderbird, one Riding Free for Tiempo. One pod into like the restand for Yoru Sensei.
Runner away, no brave points left for Tiempo. This is incredibly risky, especially because Yoru still has one more to spend and the link the trade.
Like, wasn't able to do anything on top of that, but the very tip of Thunderbird got hit as a result. Oh no, had the opportunity on there, but was able to recover in time, and like with the breath sword, it missed. Yoru Sensei was able to get that punish, and now we're 2-1.
Are we gonna complete the matchup? Exodia with a 3-1. Also Tubby with the raid. Welcome in, y'all, for this impactful grand finals. Yoru Sensei potentially on the cusp of victory.
Any indication of how winners finals go, though? We're not out of it yet here. Yoru Sensei probably wants to finish up as soon as possible. Has the lead right now. EX Thunderbird's not going to find anything other than just trying to wait out a button and find an opportunity. We're already jumping over the Star Chaser.
Okay, this league. It's one brave point left, but it's 2 Ps. Too much for the combo to kill.
Oh, and we're already jumping over it. Oh, thought if that was just a little bit quicker, that would have been the button to make it happen on the follow-up, but it's going to be the air-to-air from Yoru to move on to set point. Jump back, use a little skill.
Goes on in. Nice dodge on the 6-6L.
Was able to get the follow-up with the 2H on the routing? Okay.
I see you, Yoru. We got improvements to our routing.
All that for the wave start on there. We're starting to see that more, but the 6-6L is going to find the target lock on here. Just got 100% too. Spin. But hey, you got the Super Skybound art on deck here. Here it comes!
Enough, it should be. And that will complete our Exodia of that for this